we make a decision, but the decision will end up making us. We make a decision and the decision makes us. So what we're doing right now, today, all we're doing is planting seeds, and then we'll reap a harvest. So whatever we plant right now, we can expect to see it, whether that's good seed, whether it's bad seed, whether it's positive seed, negative seed, whatever seed we're planting today, you can bet that you're going to see that seed. And that not only will you see the seed, but you'll get a field of it. You're going to get a harvest of it, because you have to think about, when you plant one little seed, you don't get that seed back, but you get a tree. You get fields. You get plenty. You get more of than what you planted. So what we need to be doing is making sure that the seeds we're planting are going to give us a harvest that's pleasant. Not a harvest that's bitter, not a harvest that we don't want to taste, not a harvest that we don't want to accept, because truth is, whatever we plant right now, we're the ones that's going to have to eat it. So if you're planting seeds of bitterness, you're going to have to eat that. Not nobody around you. It may affect others around you, but you're the one that's going to have a direct taste of that bitter seed that you planted, because you will reap it. If you're planting seeds of doubt, you can expect yourself to not reach your goals. It's no different from the saying that says you make your bed and you basically lay in it. So it's no different. You plant a seed today and you'll get that seed later, but you're going to get more than that seed. You're going to reap a lot of it. You're going to reap what you sow. You're going to reap more than what you sow. Like, these are truthful sayings. Like, it's just not saying it for no reason. A lot of things that we're going through right now in life is the result of decisions that we made years ago. Some of the same things, the consequences that we're facing right now, want to get out of, is just a seed that we planted years ago, and now we're reaping that harvest. And so a lot of times we be praying, wanting God to bring us out of certain situations, and which He can if we choose to. But if He doesn't choose to, is it His fault? Because we have to face our consequences. So now God will forgive us for our sins, but a lot of times that don't mean He won't allow us to go through and face the consequences. And so we'll go and blame God instead of blaming us. And so we'll go and blame God for not getting us out of a situation. We'll go and blame God for not giving us the miracle we thought we wanted or felt we needed. We'll blame God for not bailing us out when we put ourselves in that situation. But we won't blame ourselves. We won't hold ourselves accountable. We won't say that it was our fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll want God to just do a miracle and erase all of the bad things that we did. We'll want Him to fix it. All of a sudden, we don't want to lay in the bed that we made. All of a sudden, we don't want to eat the fruit that we produced. All of a sudden, we don't want to eat the bitter fruit. When we sowed a bitter seed, when we sowed seeds of division, now we don't understand why our family acting the way they are. When we sowed seeds of doubt, now we don't understand why we have no confidence. When we sowed seeds of anger, now we can't understand why no relationship work, why we keep divorcing. When we sowed seeds of, when we sow anything bad, you can expect to get not a positive result. You can expect to get something bad when you sow bad. When you sow good, you can expect to get good. Just for example, you just can't keep doing drugs. You can't keep drinking. You can't keep smoking. You can't keep self-sabotaging your body. Eventually, it'll break down. Eventually, it will waste away. And in those very situations, a lot of people feel like when their body start wasting away due to all the negative and harmful things that they've done, they want God to come and perform a miracle. And sometimes He will, but sometimes He won't. And when He doesn't choose to do it, is He to blame? Like, can we blame Him? I don't know. Y'all, let me know if I'm tripping. Let me know if I'm tripping. Because I feel like if I put myself in a situation, I should be woman enough to deal with the consequences. I feel like I should be woman enough to hold myself accountable for that situation. Like, you can't self-sabotage your life and then expect God to bail you out. Now, He will give you grace to get through it. A lot of times He'll give you grace to not crash out. But a lot of times he isn't just going to come like that, because there's some lessons that you need to learn. Because why do you constantly keep self-sabotaging yourself? Why do you constantly keep hating yourself? It's actually self-hate to keep doing something to your body that's harmful and that will lead your body to self-destruction. That's actually self-hate. That's not loving yourself. Because loving yourself, you're not going to do those harmful things to your body. Loving yourself means you're going to build yourself up. You're going to give yourself grace to learn whatever it is that you need to learn in order to get yourself out of those harmful, negative situations. I don't know. We just got to do better, because I feel like 90%, if not 100%, I feel like everything we're seeing right now in life is a result of our past decision. If you went to college and put in hard work to make good money, you're seeing the fruit of that. If you decided not to go to college and you're struggling, you see the fruit of that. If you didn't go to college, but you had a plan and you're making good money, you're seeing the fruit from that. If you decided to throw your life away and you don't like what you're living right now, that's the fruit of that. I feel like every decision that we made or didn't make is what we're living in right now. That's all I'm trying to say. I feel like the very thing that we're experiencing right now, the things that we're going through right now, are consequences of the decisions that we made. And, we have to face those consequences. But just because we're having to face it and, go through it, that doesn't mean God won't give us the grace to get through it. We just have to be mindful. We have to be more mindful. Mindful of how we treat people, how we talk to people, how we treat ourselves, because we'll see these things again. So I'm not going to hold y'all long. I'm still getting over a cold. But I just had to come on here and just share that little quick reel with y'all. Be mindful, please. Be mindful of the things that you do now, because you will see it later. Just a small seed and you'll reap a field. Just a small seed and you'll reap a harvest. But I hope this video helps. Hope it sticks. Hope it's a word to, encourage you. But if you got some value from it, anything from it that help you, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.